Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a reading for the collective. May or may not resonate, but I do offer personal readings, and a link to the site is in the description. So, domestic violence, things like that feel like a really big factor. Like somebody who's trying to keep this silent, keep this under wraps. They don't want to admit that they're in an abusive relationship, or they don't want to admit that they're in a place to where they have been being attacked verbally by their family, friends, and associates, or watching someone be attacked verbally by people, and they've been staying silent about it, just watching people constantly attack someone, scrutinize someone, talk crazy to somebody or about somebody. And it's getting to the point to where they're starting to kind of like lose respect for these people or for this person or in this situation, in this environment. They seem like they have lost respect. And strangely, this feels like somebody who has lost respect for their employees. You know, they've lost respect for their employees, or lost respect for their coworkers, lost respect for their family and friends. These are people that have familiar faces, and people that I won't even say like they just had the utmost respect for them or anything, but it's just, I think they've lost respect for these people for how badly that they've talked about something or somebody, you know. I think they did this to hurt this person, to really like betray them. And now it seems like the aftermath of this betrayal, like, oh, I'm going to tell you this and I'm going to tell you that, whether the information is factual or not, they're trying to give somebody details about something or somebody, a situation, somebody's life, whatever, that will turn them off from these people or from this person. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, they used to XYZ. They did XYZ. They been to XYZ. They, whatever it is, it's like they, whatever they're saying, these comments, these remarks, these statements that they're making, they're trying to intentionally make these people not want to fool with this party over here. And it's getting to the point, Danica, it's getting to the point to where they just look pathetic. Sanders is what I'm hearing. They look pathetic. I think somebody is in a place to where they're finally about to leave something or somebody alone because their family, friends, and associates are mean girls. You know what I mean? They act like mean girls. Like they say mean things and do mean things, for entertainment purposes. They talk badly about people for entertainment purposes, and it's a turnoff. It's truly unattractive. So somebody is not attracted to their own family, friends, associates, to their own lover, whatever it is, because of how badly that they've talked about another or others. I think this person is kind of in a space to where they don't really want to fool with these people or this person any longer. But it's because of how superficial they are. They're starting to understand that these people aren't happy for them because they aren't happy for themselves, aren't happy with their own lives. You know what I mean? So, like, say if you're dating somebody, their family and friends are intentionally sabotaging your name, your brand, business, reputation with this person because they don't like you and they don't like their own lives. They don't really have an excuse to not like you or to act like this to you or whatever, but they're treating you like this because they're miserable with their own lives. They're miserable with their own partners. You know what I mean? Their own careers, whatever is going on here. They're making all of this shit up, and doing it literally just to sabotage your relationship with somebody. You know what I mean? Like, say if you got a child on the way with somebody and this party comes into the equation, like, yeah, I don't really think that's such and such baby. But they don't know you. They don't have no reason to say nothing like this or to insinuate anything like this or to assume anything like this. They just don't like you. And them coming into this equation saying, oh, yeah, I don't think that that's his or, his baby. I don't think that that's his, whatever is going on. I think you need to get a DNA test on this child, whatever. That was their way of ruining this opportunity or this relationship or these relationships. Okay? They're making their family and friends question your fidelity and your sexual tendencies, and making your partner question your sexual tendencies. Okay? when they don't know shit about you. Daquan, 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 Daisha, Deja. This person is talking shit about you and your life as if they know you personally or know details about your life personally. Things that you've been through, experiences, whatever. Talking like they know you. All just to be competitive. So it's like you making these comments, statements, remarks, whatever, as if you was a eyewitness. You know what I mean? As if you was right there. As if you actually know this person in real life or know them personally in some type of way. They don't. Tish. So now what? Here comes the explanation. So y'all just ruined this relationship for no reason? Y'all was just saying this shit for no reason? Y'all was just telling him or her anything just so y'all could ruin this opportunity or relationship? Yes, especially if there's an Annie or an Angie. That's a factor in this equation. These people are miserable. And this person hooked up, say, with like family, friends. These people feel like sisters, you know? They started talking to these people. But these people were like, oh, that's your husband, that's your wife, that's your baby mama, that's your baby daddy, that's your boyfriend, that's your girlfriend. Oh, that's what you doing, that's where you work. Oh, like they move like that. So once they found out who this person was in this equation, they didn't have nothing nice to say, especially if Koala, anything like that is a factor. They don't have nothing nice to say about these people or about this person. But why though? Because they're unhappy. Especially if anybody in this equation has like dimples or like what you call them, dermals. Like dermal piercings are a really big factor here. They're unhappy with their own life and lives. So it's easier for them to talk shit about other people, you know, especially if they're watching their brother, sister, family member hook up with this person, you know, because it's like, why are you hating on your brother's relationship? Why are you hating on your sister's relationship? Whatever this is, like, you can't fuck your brother. You can't fuck your sister, bro. Like, what the fuck are you hating on a relationship like that for? Because they're miserable. They're miserable. So these opportunities, these relationships, whatever that were here, work, family, friend, or romantically, this person sabotaged that shit for fun. They're having fun telling this person anything about you behind your back. And this person is sitting and eating it up because they want to know details about your life, but don't feel like they're going to get the answers that they're looking for out of you specifically. So they connected with people who don't like you and allowed people who do not like you to create this false image of who you are. Nary, nuri, nuri, nair, near, nar. So now, dare, dear, dar. Now it's like they're alone. Because they sat eating bullshit. And you know that these people were sitting back here feeding this person bullshit about you and your life. That's why they keep making these comments, remarks about your life as if they know shit about you that you never released to them. Not realizing that these hoes are liars. Especially if there's Alyssa or Lisa. That's a factor in this equation. They are acting like they're spreading your personal business to somebody who is interested in you. Work, family, friend, or romantically. Just because they don't want this person to be interested in you anymore. They don't want them to be with you. They don't want them to choose you, select you. They don't want people to come do business with you. Period. It ain't nothing else to this. This is dirty macking. But it's just weird because, like I said, it's like it's not even like other people that could be in the running for this position, for this opportunity, you know? So it's like you're not even in the races. Like, why do you even care who's in that position? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like I said, that's your brother, that's your sister. Why do you care who they're in a relationship with if they're happy? But they care so much that they ruin this opportunity, this relationship intentionally. And I think it's just a matter of them needing to tell the truth. Like, y'all are miserable as hell, lame as hell. Y'all told such and such this and such that. Y'all told them this and that and this and that. And they ate up every fucking word that these dumbass hoes said. But now they're sitting around alone, you know, lonely. And all they have to talk to are these hating ass miserable hoes. So now what? Is anybody going to tell the truth? They aren't. But you know the truth. These hoes start bad mouthing you to this person because they were acting like they knew you personally. Just for these people to be forced to admit that they don't know you at all. So you have lost so much support, love, assistance, possibly personal relationships, opportunities, all because these people wanted to sit and talk bad about you. You could have ruined your marriage, you know, a long-term relationship that you were in, whatever this is. All because they wanted to talk bad about you. And it's like siblings, like a pair of sisters, or like they're like best friends, like they hang together. They're like, Batman and Robin, you know what I mean? If you see one, you gonna see the other in this situation. And they just didn't like you at all. But what is their reason for not liking you? They hate themselves. That's it, that's all. This is really just sad because it's like y'all ruin their marriage or relationship because you're unhappy. Because you pretended to know their husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, baby mama, baby daddy when you don't know them at all. You pretending to know that their love interest when you don't know them at all. Yeah. Like I said, it's just like you hooking up with somebody and this person, like, you get introduced to their family and friends and they like, oh yeah, well, oh, yeah, I heard this and that about her or him or whatever, whatever. But it's like, did you really though? Did they really though? No, they didn't. They made up all this shit just because they wanted you to cut this person off, period, or wanted this person to cut you off. This is so fucked up. And I hate these jealous assholes like this because it's like, they don't understand like the mental and emotional damage that they've brought into a relationship where it was unnecessary. Like, there was nothing but fun and love and positive energy here. And then these sisters came in thinking that they knew shit about somebody's life. Shaniqua, they came into the situation acting like they knew details about somebody's life. But they made all this shit up. Especially if there's a Misha. That's a factor in this equation. It's like they're listening to somebody that is extremely unattractive physically. And it's kind of like, why would you even just, you feel me? Like, you gonna let these ugly assholes talk shit about the baddest bitch in the city like that? You gonna let these ugly assholes talk shit about the most handsome dude in the room? You feel me? Like, be real with yourself. Like, be logical in this situation. Like, look at how ugly these hoes are compared to the person that they're talking about, compared to the people that they're talking about. Look how miserable these hoes are compared to the person or the people that they're talking about. You just gonna run and take that shit as if it's facts? Like, hell no. These are losers. Or she still stay in the projects. He or she still stay in the projects. I keep hearing that. And I explain to a lot of people is that, like, we're living in a day and age to where it's like having our kids grow up in poverty is really a choice. You feel me? Like, there's so many options and resources and shit like that in the world now that it's like, to allow yourself to raise your kids in bullshit amongst bullshit is just, it's really a choice. You know what I mean? And I think this is one of those situations to where somebody is realizing that them and the people that they're surrounded by are products of their environment, and they're cool with being products of their environment, but the people that they're talking shit about are not cool with that. So they could come from the same environments, the same struggles, you know what I mean? The same social statuses, same financial states, whatever, same struggles in some type of way, but they're rising above that. And these people just cannot fathom, like, getting out of the bucket, you know? So they'll talk shit about anybody that's getting out of the bucket and somebody connected with somebody that could help them get out the bucket, or they connected with somebody that was already out of the bucket in some type of way. And that's why they hating on them. Oh, who you think you are outside of this bucket and we all in here? Look, we lit inside the bucket. Like, are y'all? Crab ass motherfuckers. Thank you so much.